now Washington's starting group. Koulibaly is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then it's Alexander Saw. And it's Young in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, the pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Break in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here is Young. Last game, 26 points. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Koulibaly, no good. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Now George. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Young for 3. Connects from three-point range.
3 point. Well, that's just a breakdown defensively right there. You can't let Trae Young get these looks from the corner.
And it falls over the rim and in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
And it goes down 2 points.
Now, how about Trae Young from close range? And this guy is such an impressive all-around scorer.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A veteran-heavy roster. Thank you for the update, Shams. The Wizards shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Sarr, no good on the free throw. And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And the jam by Harden.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Collins against Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to George. Fires the 3. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by George.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
Leonard against Koulibaly. And it's Leonard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Middleton outside. Launches a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at San Antonio, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for Washington, they have been staggering here of late. Their losing streak has stretched on way too long. They look like a team that has just lost their confidence.
And finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy move.
Leonard looking over the floor. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Here's Beal. Pass to Harden. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Middleton. Young left side. Pass to Koulibaly. And here's Young. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Beal gets it to go.
It just doesn't matter where Bradley Beal is on the floor. This is an elite scorer.
Young pass to Middleton. Now here is George. Back to Middleton. Koulibaly finds Young. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wizards. Outside, Beal. Leonard with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Lays it up and banks it in. Sarr's got 8 points.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Wizards. Carlton Carrington comes in for Koulibaly. Jones finds Batum. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Got a piece of it.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, team. The Clippers remain scrappy. James Harden said, in order for us to have a chance, we have to bring it every single night. One thing about this team, we're all happy for each other. It could be anybody's turn on a given night. Nobody's going to be upset, and even when we lose, we're still happy for each other. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Lopez, following the bucket by the Wizards. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Washington with the rebound. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
A nice shot by Young.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outdone. He has yet to score. And Bogdanovich kicks to Batum. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The wide open look here for Lopez. Drops in the tray.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
George finds Bagley. Now Young. Pass to Song. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 8. There's the triple. The rebound by Young. From deep, George. No good on the last second attempt there. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Washington Wizards. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. Brook Lopez is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And it's Whitmore missing. Clippers trail by 6. And this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Now, here's Dunn. Marvin Bagley missing his last shot. Kicks it out to Harden. Dunn outside. Outside, Jones. Back to Dunn. From deep, Harden. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Johnson. Buried from 15 feet out.
Gotta have a lot of control to hit the midi, and Johnson does.
Harden kicks to Jones. Kicks it out to Harden. And it's done in the corner. No good on the triple. Washington's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Pass to Champagnie. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's an 8-point Wizards lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Wizards making a switch here. Looking now at some numbers for Trae Young. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Wizards passing it around. Bogdanovich against Koulibaly. And here's Young from the arc. Good D by Harden. Clippers trail by 6. Left side, Jones. Back to Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden hits them both. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Now, here's Bagley. Nothing on the board.
Wow, nice block there from Harden. I'd love to see more of this from him.
Got it. Harden for two.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Koulibaly against Bogdanovic. Young for three. And again, Washington, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Leonard against Young. Here's Dunn. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Carrington. Middleton looking it over. And again, Washington, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Dunn. Kicks it out to Leonard. To the paint. Harden draws the double. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
You take a look at Koulibaly. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Here's Collins, following the basket by Trae Young. Leonard inside. He's defended by Koulibaly. Leonard, no luck. Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And yes, it's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Young outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bogdanovic finds Collins. Harden outside. With some arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Wizards trail by 3. From downtown. And the rejection by Zubac.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
It's good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Harden against Young. Here's Leonard. The ferocity inside by Leonard.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
For three, Middleton. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And finished off by Collins.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Clippers. And a switcher also for Washington. George is checked in. Middleton with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. And they continue to control the glass.
Beal with the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 9 points. From the stripe, the Clippers grab the miss. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Wizards trail by 9. Middleton right side. 124 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Koulibaly. 4 on the clock. Young inside. He's covered by Beal. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Collins passes to Zubac. Collins kicks to Leonard. Harden outside. Harden will not be denied.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
From deep, George. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Collins, good. Collins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
For 3, Middleton, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Collins, good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Harden against Young, driving to the basket. Drills it from outside. Koulibaly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Ty Lue, and Coach, your team seems to be dictating the tempo of the game thus far. Are you happy with that aspect right now?
Yes, I think we got to get stops, push the pace, try to get early transition points if we can, and then if not, back it out and run our offense. But we want to play with a high pace and a high energy, and I think our guys are doing a good job of that right now.
They have a pep in their step early. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along, usually new guys into the mix.
Every year it's a compelling story. Those guys who weren't expected to make an all-star impact doing just that. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Washington Wizards.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap. On the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Clippers leading by 15. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
So on the floor for Washington, George is out there with Young. Then it's Alexander Sarr. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Middleton in at the fourth. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Shot clock at 5. Here's Middleton, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Middleton's got his third bucket of the night. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. 17 points was their biggest margin. Tries the spin move. Here's Beal. That shot misses. George with the defensive effort. And Young kicks to Middleton. The Wizards working the ball around now. George passes to Young. George against Beal. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Young's got 14 points for the game.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight minutes.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. Fourth, the Clippers.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 13. Looking to end his cold spell. And finished off by Beal.
Well, Beal is just so smooth. One of those guys who is always in rhythm, even when he's moving.
Young inside. Guarded by Harden. From deep, George gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Beal from long range. Washington with the rebound.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Beautiful beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Now, here is Young. He's got 14. Shots good by Middleton.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Leonard. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Leonard's got 15 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
The three from Harden. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trail by 9. Down low, here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. And Harden wide open, he shoots. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Harden's got 21 in the game.
And as long as Harden's in the building, he has the confidence he can make it.
Middleton dishes to Young. Back to Middleton, the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. From the arc, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Pass to Koulibaly. Young from outside knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Offensive rebound. And that one is good from Zubac.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves the team.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jones checked in for John Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Bradley Beal. Clippers leading by 10. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, defended by George. Koulibaly against Leonard. That one rolling around and rims out.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
George against Bogdanovich. Young outside, a 3-ball. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Jones, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Basket good. The Clippers shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. 11 feet away. The rebound by Young. Wizards trail by 10. George with the ball. Outguarded by Bogdanovich. Back to George. Pass to Middleton. Fires from deep. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Inside. Jones in the post. Defended by Middleton. On the basket by Jones.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
To the inside. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Leonard kicks to Harden. No good on the three. Wizards trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Sarr. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young against Harden. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Coulibaly. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles. Clippers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. Garrett Jones is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Lopez in at the center. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Champagnie. 6 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And Jones slams it home.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Whitmore. Bagley with a screen on Bogdanovich. And that one's good, Whitmore. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Harden outside. And here's Bogdanovich. Whitmore defending. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. So he gets them both.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Wizards. Pass to Whitmore. To the middle. Here's Bagley. The kick out to Young. It's the 3-point bomb. Young's got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Harden's shot is good.
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Young outside. There's the pick. He takes it in. Here's Champagnie. And a miss there on the triple.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Harden the pass to Batum. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young passes to Champagnie. Now Carrington. Pass to Whitmore. Bagley with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Whitmore. The kick out to Young. Wizards passing it around. Champagnie bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Leonard, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's George. And the shot goes down. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Dunn passes to Lopez. Outside, Batum. And a deep three from Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
And stolen by Dunn. Here's Leonard. Outside for Batum. Pass to Harden. Here's the three. Harden buries the triple.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
Middleton outside. Back to Young. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Harden draws the double. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Harden. Takes it off the glass. And that's now 30 points for James Harden.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Young sets a screen for George. Trains the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi, so tough to stop inside.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Coulibaly. Sarr with the screen on Leonard. Now Coulibaly. Now Sarr. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Batum, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Young. Now George. Now Sarr. Oh, what an assist, leading him to the bucket.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Chris Dunn. Outside Leonard. Here's Beal. Fires the three. Buries the deep ball.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And that one is good.
You can't afford to lose Harden in transition. He's too talented at taking advantage of those situations.
Trae Young misses the deep three.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Now Zubac. Now Collins. 6 to shoot. Now Harden. Now Leonard. Lets loose a three. Middleton pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, Trae Young is one of the most productive guards in this league, and he knows his team is counting on him to have nights just like this. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfect.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Harden against Young. Here's George. It's good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Now Harden. Collins with it. George picks him up. Shot clock at 6. Harden outside. Misses the three. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Now Zon. And there's the dunk.
And this kid has star written all over him. Star putting the league on notice.
And an intentional foul right there. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag. Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Collins from outside, and down goes the three.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, James Harden.